Sigma males are quite often considered as people that can be crossed or played with because of their quiet way of life compared to the more popular alpha male that enjoys making his presence and authority known. Sigma males like to move unnoticed without drawing much attention to themselves. This strategy of Sigma males leads many people to believe that they are easy targets for harassment or evil plants. But this couldn't be further from the truth, because the capacity of the Sigma male lies in many qualities that make him a Sigma. The quietness of the Sigma male should not be mistaken for cowardice or weakness, since he is extremely skilled at defending or preventing any attack on his person or personality. People who cross Sigma males soon discover their mode of thinking is outside the box, trying to make them a very powerful opponent. Breaking down their unconventional thinking makes their actions and behaviors difficult to predict, and makes their enemies regret ever crossing them. Here are 10 reasons why you should never cross Sigma males. 1. He is a silent leader. Many traits, such as flexibility, self-awareness, and listening skills, make Sigma men good leaders. Although they are not the first to seek leadership positions, they frequently lead by example, motivating and influencing loyal followers. His style of leadership encourages collaboration and the acknowledgement of independence, perspectives, and ideas. The implications of this are that crossing Sigma males are comparable to crossing a leader with such a massive army of followers. For instance, in the workplace, Sigma males typically have subordinates, co-workers, and superiors who are always prepared to rush to their rescue if someone is planning any evil against them. 2. He depends on external validation. Many individuals are manipulated by people in their life or strangers on the internet because of their dependence on external approval to feel better. This dependency on peer approval stops many people from taking the necessary but painful measures required to handle those who cross them. And sometimes those strangers go straight forward and threaten to withdraw their validation or approval if people don't abide by their expectations, which frequently do not correspond with the principles of those they're threatening. Such strategies cannot work on Sigma males since they depend on themselves for approval. They do not need the approval of other people or strangers on the internet to validate their thoughts or beliefs. Their validation arises from their self-achievements, values, and opinions. They believe that threatening to remove acceptance or validation from a Sigma male is a waste of time because he is willing to do whatever he wants anyway. He won't hesitate to make the difficult choices necessary to handle any disrespect. And he's not afraid to walk away if that's what it takes to address the disrespect. 3. He lives outside the social hierarchy. In a society where most people just adhere to the rules and dictates of society, it's frequently easier to hurt people by simply attacking the things they value. Crossing Sigma males is far more complicated because they're non-conformists and masters of their own fate. They don't abide by society's rules and guidelines because they are not like anyone else. The consequence of this is that Sigma males like or even value separate things more than other men. Therefore, trying to cross them is a waste of effort because it's challenging to understand the things that they value in the first place. You can't hurt other people when you don't understand how, and when you do try to hurt them, you're subjected to defenses that you can't really predict because they play by a different set of rules. 4. He knows everything happening around him. In almost any environment, the Sigma male is not a stranger for long. He sees himself in this since he's good at monitoring everything around him. His preference for loneliness, solitude, and critical thinking has perfected his capacity to quickly get into a new or old environment and easily notice the nature of relationships between the people in that environment. When Sigma males enter a new environment, it doesn't take them a while to understand the power brokers, leaders, or authoritative figures. Sigma males have an excellent capacity to understand body language, including facial expression, eye contact, or even a change in breathing. They can simply detect when you're lying or trying to snub them. He understands when you're attempting to steal private information from him. Information that you might use to endanger him in the future. As a good observer, the Sigma male is also a good listener. This implies that he's obviously picked up on everything he could use to trigger or endanger you if you cross him with people who spend a lot of time listening and absorbing their environment. Sigma males know the power and weaknesses of those around them, so crossing someone who already knows how to defeat you is pointless. 5. He easily adapts to changes. Sigma males are experts at adjusting to changes as they come across them. For example, Sigma males don't even like social events, but they can move into any social event and mix perfectly. The capacity to adjust to any situation makes it difficult to cross them because they'll easily adapt to any tactic or situation you throw at them to endanger them. The benefit of catching them by surprise is so short since they're fast to evaluate their situation and rapidly change their behavior and actions to handle what's in front of them. Additionally, adjusting to new scenarios, it implies that they may use your technique against you. 6. He keeps his inner circle limited. Sigma men don't like social events, but that does not mean they don't have people they want to spend some time with. Sigma males frequently have a small group of confidants. They're willing to devote their social energy to this small group of friends, whom they trust and depend on for assistance and protection. When the demand rises, this circle of friends is dedicated to him just as he is to them and won't hesitate to give him their support when he's going through difficulties. Many people have friends that reveal secrets to unknown people or enemies who use such secrets for their small circle of loyal friends. There are fewer people attempting to break information from Sigma men. 7. He knows himself. It should be no surprise that Sigma males have great vision. They spend a lot of time alone thinking and observing. A significant portion of their thinking time is devoted to getting to know themselves better. Sigma males understand their own abilities and, more importantly, their areas of weakness in various aspects of their lives. They have to make changes and enhance things. This implies that people who intend to use the weaknesses of Sigma males against them are making a terrible decision because they've already made backup plans to appeal to those weaknesses. Sigma males are one step ahead because they most likely know the direction you'll come from if you want to endanger them and are prepared for it. 8. He's an independent. A Sigma male can make any decision or take any action to protect himself from others' disrespect or threats. He can boldly do this because he's extremely independent. This is not the case for many individuals who rely on others for financial or emotional assistance. He has the capability to recognize his own problems, usually through severe thinking and self-reflection, and also to find appropriate solutions. 9. Adventurer. Sigma males are adventurers who really like to explore the world around them. As adventurous, they're courageous and comfortable taking risks in pursuit of knowledge or achieving their personal objectives and ambitions. This courage and risk-taking are often directed at protecting themselves from disrespect or threats. It's not a sure option to go against somebody who is brave and not afraid of taking risks. This means they can go to any length to offend themselves without even being afraid of the potential consequences. 10. He gives nothing away. The Sigma observes his environment and the people in it outstandingly and does a great job of giving nothing whatsoever about himself away. He's a great guy who might listen with proper attention to what's being said but would refrain from disclosing any private information about himself. His mysterious nature makes him a daunting enemy to go up against. You never know what his next move will be. Going against the Sigma male is similar to a one-sided war because you don't know enough about him while he has much more than enough information about you. Well, that is all for the video. If you find it helpful, consider subscribing and sharing it with your friends.